ChatGPT threatens education at all levels. Here's how it can be stopped. CNET is quietly publishing articles generated entirely by artificial intelligence. These articles went viral in the initial months of 2023. What's happening here has never been witnessed by us ever before. Let's talk about artificial intelligence. In the year 1956, John McCarthy coined the term artificial intelligence. The literal meaning of this word is simulation of human intelligence by machines. Presently, जिसके पास भी some form of internet का access है, can use software such as ChatGPT, Google Assistant and Microsoft Bing. For those of you who don't know what is ChatGPT, it is an NLP. NLP means Natural Language Processing Model. This model takes text as an input, thinks and generates responses unique to the questions. For example, if you ask it, explain me calculus like a 10-year-old, it will really generate great answers for you. ये सब चीज़ें search engines नहीं करते. What they do is just provide link to the sources and sort as per the relevance. ChatGPT hit 1 million members in 5 days of launch. The level of virality was unprecedented and never seen before. When it comes to this, Google reportedly announced Code Red, which is an internal Google terminology meaning all hands on the table. This is because ये एक urgency situation है and ChatGPT is threat to Google's very own business, which is search. Even huge platforms such as Instagram took 75 days to hit the 1 million mark. But when it comes to GPT, it took only 7% of that time. The crazy part is ChatGPT isn't connected to the internet. It is trained on parameters, which I'll talk later in this video. Talking specifically about ChatGPT's knowledge base, it has been updated only till April of 2021. All the events which took place later on are unknown by the model. Soon, many corporations started to introduce their own NLPs. For example, Meta came up with Llama, Google has its own Bard, and even Notion started to integrate their Notion AI into their software. Even different types of AI started to pop up, जैसे कि Magic Eraser by Magic Studio. This thing erases the part of the image selected and magically processes the background as if it wasn't existent already. DALL-E, another AI by OpenAI, this model takes text as an input and generates images which are shockingly realistic. Now you understood what is AI and its basic applications, but that's not the point. The point is who makes it super accurate and finds perfect revenue models for the same. And इसमें currently link करता है Microsoft Bing. Bing, जो कि Microsoft Edge का default search engine है, has been used very selectively since years. People literally used to make fun of Microsoft Edge by saying the sole purpose of it is to download Google Chrome. I mean, in the year 2022, the market share of Bing was 3.42%. Compare that with Google, जो कि था 92.2%. So clearly, search engine में Google dominates the game. In January of this year, Microsoft invested $10 billion in ChatGPT and planned on deploying the artificial intelligence to its products. The best part is Microsoft integrated ChatGPT in Bing. For example, अगर आप कोई अभी Bing पे search करते हो, you will get the normal searches aligned to the left-hand side of the page, and a new panel on the right-hand side, where it will compile the search result into bite-sized information which is written in a more conversational way. If you want to know more about this, you can watch iJustine's video. I'll link it below. To this, Google launched its own NLP, which is based on the Lambda model. Its name is Bard. As per reports, Google already had an AI engine ready, but they did not launch it for so many years because of the concern over generation of false information and poor accuracy. Because when it comes to accuracy, it is generally measured based on parameters. For example, ChatGPT 2 was trained on some 1.5 billion parameters, GPT-3 was trained on 175 billion parameters. But rumored GPT-4 has been trained on some trillions of parameters. You get the growth here, right? And when it comes to Google, the current model is been trained on 137 billion parameters. So at this point, it is a war कि कौन सबसे ज़्यादा accurate NLP बनाता है और उसको most of the use case में apply करता है. So what's next? ये corporate fights of artificial intelligence will go on forever. Saying कि artificial intelligence job loss करेगा is absolute nonsense. What we can do is change our workflows in a way where we take advantages of these AI technologies. Generally, when it comes to technology adoption, there's a specific curve which is followed. The curve is called the sigmoid curve and it looks something like this. The first part of our curve is when the technology makes its first appearance. No one knows the applications nor the usage. Then slowly the technology shoots up and it is on the rise. Third part of our curve is when the technology slowly seeps down and the entire public has experienced the technology and it is brought down to daily usage. The way Napster in 90s changed the way we listen to music forever, AI might change the way we search on the internet for the rest of our lives. What we can do is just wait and watch or play a creator's role in this changing economy.